just glue it together with
Yeah. That works. Yeah, that's totally fine. No sweat.
After 3 years, Castleview welcomes back a familiar face. Mr. Erlenbeck taught at Castleview High School for 9 years, but in 2022, Erlenbeck left for Maine and later Boston to take the next step.
So the reason that I left was we started like a really amazing biotech program here, which like the room that we're in is part of the reason this exists, or the reason this room exists is because of the biotech program that we started. And that was all really driven from student interest and wanting to explore and like be in the lab in like a professional lab setting. I did that for a long time and I really loved it. We had a lot of classes around biotech, but I think I got to the point where I was starting my master's degree, and it's in molecular biology, which is basically what biotech is. And I got really interested in seeing whether or not I could actually go do that science at a very high and professional level. So I got an opportunity to go work for the Jackson Laboratory, which is in Bar Harbor. And I did some really interesting work on neurodegenerative diseases. So we used a technology called CRISPR to go gene edit human cells, human stem cells. And then we would use those human stem cells for therapeutic purposes. And then we also, one thing I used to teach about was gene therapies using viruses, and I got to engineer some viruses in order to do gene therapies. So I was really interested in taking that opportunity with their genetic engineering team. And just seeing if I could do science at the level that I was teaching it at. And it turns out that I could, and it was an amazing experience. And I really loved it. And after the Jackson Laboratory, I got another really cool opportunity to go down to Boston and work for Harvard. And so I managed a lab there for close to 2 years.
Mr. Erlenbeck says that with his new experience and Castleview's development, he decided to return with what he has learned to help improve the science program.
It's pretty incredible. It's a great opportunity to bring back now like what I've learned over those 3.5 years and to bring them back to students, which I'm really passionate about. I think the other thing is just like the community is really amazing here. So I missed students. I missed the community in general. I got to work with some amazing teachers, some of which are still here. And I wanted to reconnect with that. Now that I have a few more skills and I have a little bit more experience, I wanted to see what I could do with that. And then I think third, the big thing was just like the direction that the building is heading and like the vision that Dr. Templeton and her team and the rest of the teachers have. That all very much appealed to me when I was asked if I would consider coming back. I listened to what they had to say and what the building was like and what they wanted it to look like. And that was all really interesting to me. So I thought I could contribute a lot more this time around, even than what I did the first 9 years. So that's why I decided to come back.
With Mr. Erlenbeck teaching forensic sciences, chemistry, and bringing back the biotech club, Castleview is definitely glad to have Mr. Erlenbeck back. I'm Blake Goodwin, reporting for CVTV.